Hello and welcome to more metaphor. It's gonna be a short one. I'm playing this after half a stream of Honkai Star Rail. And also, I had a fun migraine yesterday. And it's still kind of messing with my eyesight. So, I don't know how much I can read before the eye strain gets too awful. So, we'll see that. I don't know how long this one's going to be. I guess if people are watching this as a VOD, you know exactly how long this is going to be. It's at the bottom of the screen. I am aiming for like 2 hours. That's the idea. Can I do anything that is not just mindless spending of time? No. Perfect. Very good. In that case, hello. An elder. The Pepsi rumors are... Rumors? It's hard to avoid news of exhibition in this city. Even amidst all the surprises, you were the most unexpected part. An elder boy distinguishing himself on a quest to alter the course of history. Oh, what bliss. It's enough to make me... apologize. I got a little carried away for a moment. Allow me to introduce myself. Our goal is to aid downtrodden tribes in improving their lives after the suffering witnessed. Your continued success is a joy. This world is steeped in prejudice, don't you think? If you would like to help it become just a little bit kinder, then I would support my fundraising efforts. Sure. Thank you. I sure this well about the health cause. If it's not so much trouble, would you let me to your ear? I'd like to explain how we use the money donated to us. Besides, it's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how to use the suffering and show wait, that's not what that says. Besides, it's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how those suffering and poverty are living.
Oh, yeah?
He's really passionate about this, isn't he? I'm really curious to hear more. Oh. Listen.
You've made me day.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Let's take a short stroll. Until a few years ago, I was conducting magic igniter research and sincerely believed these stories were used to benefit and develop a country. But after witnessing and countless horrific experiments sanctioned by the state, I changed my mind. The impoverished minority tribes are the ones subjected to those experiments. They're paid below living wages to wield dangerous igniters. When I turned to the other researchers, they told me not to worry about it. Even though there were often young children among the subjects. This is a burden to fear for creating those things. Have you regret what you've done? Yes, I have. These are sins I will bear all my life. That is precisely why I view my current work as my duty. I've always believed that igniters would make people's lives easier, and in fact many have benefited from them. But it's all wrong if the weak and sacrificed for the sake of convenience for others. From that belief I began this cause.
Always appreciate your support.
The donations I receive are distributed in a recruitment center. I do this to ensure no one has to earn their wages through cruel experiments. Ah.
Alright.
Whee!
Well then.
Well then. Also, yes, meta for more. That would have been a way better stream title. You're right. Hold on, I'm changing it. Meta for more. There we go.
I'm just incredulous.
Oh, grand.
I love it.
Hey, listen.
Whee! Fuss. What are they fuss about? What is that voice that I used on that guy, by the way? I sure is a voice that I used on that guy. Oh, Alonso! Allons-y.
Interesting. Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey so far. You didn't expect me to do with the Allons-y, did you? I'd like to hear about your journey so far, if you don't mind telling it. You have certain information I'd very much like to know. Sure. Ah, how very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more for these experiences. If you'd indulge me, have you some free time right now? No problem.
Yes.
Oh, you're marvelous. Thank you. All right. Follow me. I know of a great spot. Alonso asked me to tell him of some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really want to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. You threatened them.
That's...
You didn't mean to threaten them, do you?
But of course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes. Oi! Rude. And those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil. Here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
Oi! How's the client situation looking?
Yeah.
Tough. We've 20 at present. Nonetheless, securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. So you're not all talk. You know, my lord, may have taken a shrine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move, and I will promise I will flay you alive myself. Understand, Cuculus?
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. I read that as lawnmower, and then I was like, nah, that can't be right. He can't be working with a lawnmower. That doesn't make sense. They don't have those. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect. And for some reason, he still doesn't trust me. Can't blame him, really. Said landowner's my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. I love working with lawnmowers. I mean, you have those. But they don't. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world. And thus the lawnmower is their lender. Turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the lawnmower only lends because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can't, why, there's an awful lot of money disappear in the void. What do you mean?
What?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more valuable to tricks than more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. When all said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain. And I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. Why do such a thing, though?
My.
Oh, indeed. Hopes I can trust you with that.
Oi!
Oi, Alonso!
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunk you talked to earlier. He's snooping around the village. What?
Hey!
I gave him the slip before he saw me. But this is bad, Alonso. If they find out how you connected the village, then... That includes you, though? Huh?
No.
My hometown or not. There's no way they'll catch onto what I'm up to now. No. It doesn't include Will. Or do you mean, does it include Alonso? Probably also, maybe. Who knows? There's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. You'll turn up nothing and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. That lackey of his, hadn't expected him to move so quickly. Even went as far as digging up my roots. What do you mean?
You...
If push comes to shove, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all cost. Would have the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How about you come check in the village with me? I've got a strange nagging feeling about all this. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I'll go.
Thank you, truly.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. Yay! I am now better friends with the Faker. Faker, is it you? My hometown is a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own. Even so, I implore you, please do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. Alonso. Yes, I did actually tell him Alonso. It's amazing. Alonso. It's so good.
At last.
Right, everyone. The SOIREE will be held tonight at the feast hall. The feast hall Louise is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Louise together. Let him know we showed up. Except Gallica, of course. She stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we clear of him, the Captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Louise's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Louise and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Louise's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs on this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has the chance alone against the Louise's best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there, all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Bum 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 bum. Voice lines, please.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
Oh.
I don't see Luis. Those brothers or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Hello.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many
The
others
heck?
could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis
No,
and
come
live
back.
to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Tell got a bit droopy about missing her too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
There he is.
I'm glad you could make it.
But if evil, why hot?
I feel somewhat out of place.
No need to be modest. Standing in attendance here proves you've won my approval. Everyone recognizes that. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way.
Oh.
Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuarist forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party. Go. We'll take care of the rest.
This is incredible, though. Getting this close to the main
Hey, new
villain.
boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
F. Whee!
All right.
My people have taken an interest in me, and Louise has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find a formula into the Princess Curse. You managed to slip out of the SOIREE and infiltrate the Caradrius, with all the guards were short-handed.
All right.
You made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. You're smart to do this on the night of SOIREE. The lift to Louise's quarters is over there. Hang on, the guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here a moment. What are you doing?
Yes.
You heard that alert warning, yeah? Just make sure the extra security measures are working in order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Alright, the bridge's locked and I can't get in. Give me your hand, would you? Cabios on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna under the bridge. Wait, you didn't mean... Ah, they're alone in there. What do you think is going on?
Yeah.
That's great. This is our chance.
Wait.
Oh no, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow. They were just talking about some extra security measures.
Oh, good.
This isn't good. What do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Oh.
Might I have a moment, please? Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate. I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands. Where are you from? Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Oh, he wants to know if he remembers. Because it's Louise's fault his village is gone.
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace. Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision? That is true.
Yo! Luis is actually just not pretending at all.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll.
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Halia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
I so expected Luis to be like, oh no, it wasn't me. I did not expect him to just go full plainly. Yep. I sacrificed your village and all that you held dear to further my goals. Because I think I'm right. That's insane.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Oh no! Not him. At this rate, the gods will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? I feel the strangest sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards.
Oi!
Hey, what's going on? There was a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, do you mean the runner's taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're getting speed. What's the cause?
Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We're ramped into the sea of water. That whole area thick was just out from the macla. If we get to lose the whole damn craft slip. What do we do? Oh, this commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's redo the deck for now.
Phew! Close one.
Oh, voiced. Horace. Eep!
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
What is happening? Also, big fan of panicked whispering.
Whoa!
Amazing.
Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Yo! Big airship model. Oh, that's not a good place to be. Oh no. It's a very bad place to be.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we still standing on the outside of the Caradrius?
No.
Whoa, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. We were expected to get thrown out of the hull. But failure isn't an option. What do you think? What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
This isn't good. What do we do now?
Huh?
What, are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way at the end of this runner. But actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be your best bet. You've got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're just gonna cut straight across the hull? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, get ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in a bag. Please don't kill us. Oh.
Gangway! Yeah!
Holy shit!
Yeah! Sweet!
Woo!
Ah!
Holy crap! Oh! What a section!
Right!
We actually made it! We get to Luis's quarters! Yeah, I thought we were gonna die here. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
I think we're moving away from the crystal. The rest get a bit too normal. If we don't get inside quickly, we're dead. Wow, wow, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry, wait. Ah! Phew, just in time. We stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
This room is really beautiful, huh? Maybe it's some special spell, so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Oh, wait, anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay?
This looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. Books on books about magic here. With the collection this size, you must be pretty passionate about the studies, huh? Guess that's how you managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating about his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the formula on this shelf. Let's look elsewhere. A map marked with different routes. Looks like this shows the Oceania area.
Check this out.
There's a mark on one of these islands at the shore. Weird, I've never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? I wonder why. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Caradrius.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the State Army, and Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power, no doubt about that. You don't think he hid the formula behind one of those paintings, do you? Nah, still, this place is immaculate, not dust mote inside. no formula yet. Definitely knows something about spells, though. What the heck is it? Ugh. We'll just have to keep looking. Magic book, magic book. Oh, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse symbol is hidden somewhere. Like, I don't know, stretched behind a false panel or something.
God.
Nope, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. Another Eden study hall. I don't know. Another joke. Some joke or another. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen this somewhere before.
Look.
Are these are royal flowers. The ones Louis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in this room like this. It's like he's displaying a trophy. I wonder if that ego is, if that ego of his will, I wonder if that ego of his will fit inside a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's set the formula quick. We'll have to save the prince. What is it? Find something? Hold up, is that? Look, that's the same.
Novel that you have.
It's voiced.
But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
He also has it.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Hello.
What
This is
are
awkward.
you doing here?
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar. Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me.
We're both sus. Let's not talk about this ever again. I will have this box.
I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Amazing. Hello.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Back off, woman.
Hey, get away from him.
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
Sure, if you back off like 2 fucking steps.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right?
Step back.
So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica.
But you know her name?
Does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse.
Yo!
We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Let's go!
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
This just got way more interesting. She knows.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Are you stupid? No.
Your attention, everyone.
Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all.
Oh.
And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Oh.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
True.
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads. All hail Lord Louis!
You know what's the most interesting part about this, chat? I can't tell if he's actually the main villain, or if the game will flip the script on us. I have no idea. Because he's set up so perfectly as this unforgivable villain character. And it would be delicious to have a pure evil villain again once. We've been starved, but it would be too easy, and Atlas do not do too easy. Ah.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
But it's like media is so oversaturated with surprise twists and nuanced villains and script flips like this that the actual most out-of-box thing they could do is make him the actual true evil villain that he is set up to be. That would be the most unexpected. So I for sure do not know if he is, because one would be really modern writing and the other would be an absolute slap in the face of modern writing, and both would be excellent. I'm here for it. I don't care which one it is.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight,
Among us.
tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Hold on, I need to hear him say Among Us again.
Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight.
Very good. Delicious.
Luis will be king.
Perfect Amogus.
King Luis.
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the Gauntlet Runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Oh no! We'll be sussed out. No!
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
No, we're being
Del,
sussed.
eyes up! It's coming down!
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
Yo. This is bad.
This is no good.
The runner stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them.
Hurry!
Oh, we're making stupid choice. Oh no. Something's odd about the mix. Give me a second. I need to figure this out. But things do not sound the way I expect them to. This is weird. The game is just weirdly more quiet than usual. Well, I fumbled things. Oh, it's happened. Earlier we weren't able to get through. There was some turbulence, so maybe the lock broke along the way. That'd be why Glodell was able to get in here too. Oh, this is bad. All set? Nothing telling when to happen in a situation like this. Right, we've got to hurry.
Was that?
That was Juna. I think she's on the deck. I would love to get out.
What? No. I told you to run. You're too soft.
I would love to, however...
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt.
Are we going to frame him as the traitor? That would be so fucking funny.
Hector, come.
Is the dog? Oh, the dog looks different. Hello, there's a cute puppy.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me.
But it's funny.
You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else.
Oof.
And Yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
Did you need to murder the poor guy?
Oh my, you're pathetic.
Ugh. F.
I told you to shut your damned mouth!
Oh my, you're pathetic.
Go, Hector!
I kind of want that clip. I wish I had manual saved so I could load in here with that music and just extract that.
That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
Ow.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
No. Ow.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Would be awkward if the other two guys walked in on this scene.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace.
Oh?
He has no pets here.
No.
So what's the
No.
matter? Are you too scared
Is
to fight
she
him
going
alone?
to get an archetype?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then. We'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy
Slap
is near the top
indeed.
of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you.
Oh.
Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be.
My
Bruh.
dead body.
Oh
I
my,
am
you're
too
pathetic.
sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept
She
nothing
is,
less.
isn't she? He is such a tool. Like, wow. Wait, we can attack him?
Well, you're not invincible.
Oh, shit.
What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends.
Oh, you know why it's working? He accepted the duel.
An archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close.
The slap.
Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, lodestar, who wanders in sorrow. Oh, thou anguished traveler.
I love how the voice went, oh, fine.
Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my son.
Yo! Hello? Costume change.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
The costume design on this one went yeplace. Holy shit. Ooh. Maybe. Peacock inspired.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Peril.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Well then. Masked dancer. Can equip different masks. Oh!
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one.
Oh, that's
Let's
funny.
give it hell.
Raging fire!
Let's set it up.
Not this.
Blaring. Light.
With me now,
Oh,
Hector!
annoying. Ow.
Come on, help me out!
Ooh.
Let's do this.
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Now they're weak to ice.
Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay?
Vitus power.
You look like you're about to drop.
We're not out of this yet.
Thanks. Watch me!
That doesn't help me. I don't have ice.
That's not.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
This is just what I need!
You hit their weakness.
Oh, nice.
Don't let out.
It's wind. Okay.
Take this!
Sorry!
You missed. You idiot.
Behold this power!
You hit their weakness.
Gale.
Let out now, Juna.
I will always behold the power of Gale.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
Well,
I won't hold
I mean, well, what can I say? F to the dog.
Masked dancer!
Their weakness.
I call upon a royal soul!
Die!
Gay W, very good.
Vitus
The
power.
gay F.
Help me!
He dead.
Not bad at all.
More. Actually, no. I would like more endurance, please. Dying feels bad. Heard it here first.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
I'm so sad about the doggo.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
F. Yes!
What's happening?
Woo! We are too high up on the ladder, you dickhead.
No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
F. Did the king just kill him?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead. You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
Oof.
You having a laugh? You having a laugh? You having a laugh?
It's so good. I love these lines. This game has so many good lines.
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
They are so British.
Yes, exactly.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm
Crikey!
Sounds like you've had a right awful evening. Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm crikey.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell? Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
My sister in fucking whatever these people pray to. The man is, I think, 17. Chill.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
At least he's not old enough to drink. That was thoroughly established.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their
Girl.
cleanup and get out of here.
Woman.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Creep.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Sue, right? Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock.
Oh.
It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
I mean, I guess, yeah, you're right. He could be American, which would make this about 3 years apart. But he's so often described as a boy. I mean, she clearly did that to make Basilo over here uncomfortable. But yeesh, woman, can you stop? Like, she's doing this, like, femme fatale. I don't think she has an actual interest in Will. The whole, like, pinning him against the bookshelf was also to make Will drop his guard and become uncomfortable. She's definitely the kind of person who knows what she's doing. But wow! Is that a weird thing to be writing into your story if he's meant to be underage? Oof.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds, too. Not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Please.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
Whee! Oof. Hello.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect.
Yeah, what's your story, girl?
What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry.
Aww.
They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Huh.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side.
Yeah, that's quite the shock.
And
Dang.
I thought you and Luis were... you were
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind.
Hey, yo! Let's go!
No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company.
Huh.
I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away.
Oh.
A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Midia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Sure, fine by me.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say.
Woo!
Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Neat.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Hey! Bonda!
Gotta get back on track.
Oh.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna.
Whee!
Oh,
There
right.
she is.
Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, it's her sister.
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Okay. Teleport.
Right. All yours.
Boop. Whee! Monk.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
Why are these so good?
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Oh, hell.
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
Whee!
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
The snurch. Whee! Allow.
Oh, God.
Why am I not full health? Huh? Wait.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me.
No.
Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
I mean, in a way.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition. We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh?
Oh, Rella.
Ah, but I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. Oh, I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else.
Oh, you already know that she said that all the fucking time as a kid. That's like her rebellious teenage phase catchphrase that she never grew out of.
I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No. Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
Oh, it's so good.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What? Then...
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
I met her yesterday.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
Woo!
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
Despair.
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Despair mode.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Bath. Is there someone in the bathroom again?
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Are we going to have the same joke 3 times? No. Okay, very good.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Nurse?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air.
Yes.
Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process.
This is the most British game I have ever played.
I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Yes. Airship. Airship. Woo! Yay, party formation, finally.
So?
All right then. All right then.
I'm forced to rest, okay. Let me just boop.
Sure.
Good night.
Late night? Oh no.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission. You know, I'm a bit surprised.
Clueless. No.
I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't.
Surely it'll go fine.
Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Why does he have the forbidden text? Does Moore know him?
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations.
I mean, Moore is one of the most sus characters in the game, and he just got even more sus.
This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential.
Music
I wonder
good.
what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe.
Music good.
We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs, no matter what happens.
Oh. Interesting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I don't technically have a bond yet.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
Let's go.
To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guidon! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
What a voice.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, Briar man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then?
Wolf.
A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
He also died.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Oh.
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
This is the, like, radical murder version of a wealth tax, where the tax is dying.
Now, here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate
Oh.
still in the running.
And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Ooh. No. Whoa.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy about that considering they worship those.
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
What is that hair? Also, how is it keeping up like that? What is the hairspray that she's using? And they really went yep lace on that costume, damn.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario.
Aha. You'll be some kind of wise in this time, keeping that shit up, yeah.
Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
Yo! Yo! The Sapphic desires?
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
Woo! Yeah.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
My shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Hello.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over.
I've seen a lot of people
We're back,
ship.
Lord Luis.
I've seen a lot of people ship the main character with the tall cat boy on the left. I wonder why that is.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Oh. Murdering the Pope already.
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons.
Will there be dragons?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, Wow. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Oh. A test of wits.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
I'll be back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called Dracodeus.
All right.
I guess we got no choice but to look somewhere else and try to get them information. Let's go.
Well met, eh?
I'm just...
Hey, listen.
Oh, the informant is gone.
All right, then.
Is there any side quests left here? Not really.
Wonderful. All right, then.
I would love to buy information from an informant, but where at? Oh, I can't teleport. Interesting. That is sus.
What's it all got to do with us?
What am I gonna do?
Ain't grand, innit?
Hey.
Dear me.
Is he crier?
Grand, innit?
What am I gonna do?
Wonderful. Well met, eh? Oi there.
Do me? Yes. Yes.
I'm just incredulous.
Oh,
I love it.
Hey, listen.
Hello.
Huh?
Okay, so
Hey, listen.
Aha.
Let's go.
Young man.
Mustari? Are you here?
Well met.
He is.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
Yeah.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems. I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened. The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my stepmother.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least.
We've heard before in the game that the Royal Scepter, the most powerful magic igniter, is a divine relic, and that all igniters are fashioned from it. So divine relics are probably more powerful than regular igniters, which would make absolute sense why the Sanctus Church wants to round them all up and have them locked away. So people are at the mercy of their nerfed igniters.
That That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different. To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios. The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere.
Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Your ass!
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Are you going to upgrade our gauntlet runner to boat?
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days.
Gauntlet swimmer. Yes.
Look, the whole Gladel mess. You really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Oh, brothers. They're brothers. Bros, even.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But Why?
Let's go.
We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Cyclist. Proper Gauntlet 3 athlete, yes. Triathlete Gauntlet mobile device thing. Woo!
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Lame name.
Oh, right. Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Hello.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
No. I like you,
Rather,
actually.
We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
He's small.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
He's...
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not like a sea
The
voyage
tail
for a bit
go
of
when
fun,
we...
yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They're big on sailing. Stay bastard.
They probably still suspect us.
I mean, they definitely think we are... I mean, we are the imposters. We are very much sus, and they are the crewmates. From their perspective, this is a game of Among Us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Amogus. We are so sus.
Well met, eh? Now what am I to do?
Hang on.
Stop!
Hang on. What if... Isn't that...
Why did it rainbow goosies? I don't know.
that? Besides... Yep.
Wee.
Now what am I to do?
For that,
All right then.
Let's go. Hey.
What are you pining for?
Aha. Oh. Interesting. Why not?
What now?
Equipment. Sure. Why not? Alright, and these.
Right now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I mean, I don't really need to check these, I guess.
Welcome.
Hello. Ooh.
Good.
I guess you could use better stats.
That's fine.
I'll just have this.
All right then. Where to?
I can't go there. Okay. Which means I'm locked out of the church purification thingy. That's annoying. Unless there's another church here that I've completely ignored. Which honestly is not impossible. I don't really pay attention to those things. Anyway. With this all done and the next leg of our journey lined up, I expect this to take a bit until we get to a proper neutral scene again. You know, seafaring and everything I expect to be somewhat of an adventure. So, this is where the Snake stream ends for today. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the honking and the metaphors. Thank you for the petties. I will be back on Saturday. And then there's going to be a Pathfinder stream on Sunday. That's the plan for this week. So no Snake on Friday because I would probably make it back home in time for a stream, but that stream would end up being just FF14 raiding, and I kind of, you know, don't want to stream that. So there will be no stream on Friday, I'm very sorry. Unless I spontaneously have the desire to stream FF14 raid. And yeah. That'll be that. I will see you there. I wish you a good night. And I wish you a good Thursday and Friday. I see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.